Good morning, guys. I'm gonna go on my way to the physiotherapist right now, so let's go. It's alive. And I just want to talk a little bit to you guys about what's in here and about a lot of other things. So let's open it. That's it. I basically have 2 shoe soles. And you must be wondering, what is this about? So let me explain. You hear me talking about having an injury before. I do have a shoulder injury, and you probably will be asking, like, a shoulder injury, these are for your feet. That sounds a little bit strange. It does, but the thing is, like, the way you stand, the way your body position is, will cause like a lot of problems with your entire body and not just at one place. So let's go back like 3 years ago. 3 years ago I had my first injury, and this started with the same injury I'm actually dealing with now. I had a burst cyst in my shoulder, so I did have a lot of shoulder pain. Because of this shoulder pain, my elbow started to hurt, and because of my elbow hurting, my wrist started to hurt. And besides that, I am dealing with problems with my back for almost my entire life. All of these pains caused me a lot of problems for fencing, but I kept going, I kept pushing. I fenced finals crying with tears under my mask because I was in such a bad pain, but always kept going until I couldn't move my arm anymore. There was the point we decided that I really needed to take time for rehabilitation, and that I needed to take time to get better so I could go to competitions again. So I did, but this took a bit longer than we expected. I've been out of fencing for almost a year. I didn't touch any weapon in a year, and this period freaked me out. Like, I was so annoyed by the fact that I couldn't do what I loved, and I was just going to the physiotherapist like non-stop. And then after a year of taking a break, I could start fencing again. It actually went really, really well. And then I started doing competitions again, and I went back into fencing until 5 weeks ago. 5 weeks ago, I was at my training, and I was doing like a technical lesson with my coach, and then out of nothing, this terrible pain in my shoulder came back, and it felt so familiar, and this scared the hell out of me. So the first thing I did was going back to the physiotherapist, and she tried to help me to, you know, get all my muscles getting loose, but the pain was a bit worse than we expected. So I've seen a lot of specialists for my shoulder in the last 5 weeks, and we did an MRI scan to see what was actually going on in my shoulder. We could see where the problem was. It was especially on 2 places, like on the top of my shoulder and more on the side of my shoulder. And what they did is putting 2 injections into my shoulder, and I can tell you, those needles are big as hell. Like, imagine like a needle, like a thick needle going in this far. It's like 3-4 centimeters at least. I can tell you that hurt, but no, I can move again, and that's a really good sign. I can move again. I am not feeling pain at the moment, and that's because of the painkillers into this injection. But we also hope that like the inflammation in my shoulder will get away with this. But there are a couple more things I am using at the moment to cause pain. Okay, so what do I have over here? These are a lot of braces. Normally you will be trying to stabilize and mobilize it with tape. Only we have one big problem. I'm allergic for all of these tapes. I tried a million different brands. Like, these are actually 4 different brands I'm holding here. On my shoulder, none of them work. So we tried to find another solution. Because the tape didn't work, we needed to find something else. We started working with these braces. Let's start off with this one. This one I had already for my last injury. I've got a new one now. This one is especially for the shoulder. I really want to show you guys these braces, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna show you this first brace. I tried this one on, and what you do is you put your arm in here and you pull it all the way up. It's pretty tight, as you can see. So you pull it all the way up, and you've got all those straps and things. Then you take this thing and you put it on the front. Okay, this is why I hate this thing. It gives a lot of stability, but it's crossing my chest. So what happens, or I pull it above here and it will put my titties down. I know this is a little bit weird, but I am gonna show you guys what happens. So as you can see, it pulls my titty down. So this is how it like normally looks, and if I have this one on, like it pulls it down and it just looks very weird-ish. So I try to pull it more downwards. Then this is what happens. I get like a lift. As you can see, like it lifts my titty up, but it looks so weird. And I do not have a lot, but still this is what happens. So I'll try to put it in the middle. It just like 2 boobs isn't what you want. So that's why I do not like this brace. So I tried to find another one. This thing over here, this one is blue. That's one of the biggest difference I think now. This one's blue, and it works the same. So I get my arm in here. Again, pretty tight. And as you can see, I pull it behind my head. Behind your head, and put your other arm in. No titties you need to cross. And you still got this strap going on. Let me see how I can show you guys. So I pull my arm in, put it around here, and then I still got this strap. and this is going around my waist, and it's just like around everything. This side looks like from the back, from the front. This one is really good. This one really helps me, and it gives a lot of support on the shoulder. So we still got a third one, and this one isn't especially for the shoulder, this one's more for my back. Okay, so you've got this thing, it's like a little backpack. And I put my arms in, as you can see, like a backpack. Let me stand up again. So then I've got these two things. Tie that up, and then it's around my body. What this thing does is it pulls my shoulders back, so my shoulder blades are going back together, like, and it just like gives me like this nice position. These are the things I am using for my injury. But like I told you, it's not easy to deal with those injuries because it hurts, but it's also very frustrating because you want to train. Like, I quit with school, I took a break from school to focus on fencing, and as soon as I did that, I've got this injury. And normally, like, my entire life is based on fencing and training and competitions and stuff, and as soon as that falls away, a big part of my life falls away, and you need to find other things to do. And that's pretty difficult because I lost quite a lot of friends because of fencing, because I choose to be a fencer and give all my time, put all my time into being an athlete. And I had a lot of friends who were like really jealous of me, or who couldn't handle with the fact that I was quite busy, didn't have a lot of time for them, were jealous of the traveling I did, the sponsors I had, all of these things. So yeah, I do feel very lonely now because I'm not at a club, I'm not with, you know, all those people. The only people I see are basically my physiotherapist and my coach and my trainer, just for the rehabilitation. But it's really tough to deal with injuries. But it's very tough, but at the same time I just do learn a lot about it, and I'm just happy I can do the things I can do. And with this video I want to show you, like, things will not always be nice, things will not always go as you planned them to go, but keep pushing and keep going for it, because in the end I will get stronger because of this. And that's just something I wanted to tell you guys. Let me know if you have dealt or are dealing with like an injury or something, and how you did it. Do you use stay, braces, maybe you use nothing? Let me know, and give this video a like if you liked it, of course. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe on my channel. I would absolutely love that. And I will see you guys soon with a new video, probably in Brazil. So see you guys then.